had a 1998 hit with the song Getting Jiggy With It? A. Celine Dion. B. Andre Rieu. C. Susan Boyle. D. Will Smith. Getting Jiggy With It.
I really don't know, but I'm tipping it's D. Eddie?
Lock in Will Smith. I locked it in. I don't think it's Susan Boyle, that's for sure. $100 correct. 200. Which of these is the name of a colourful flower? A. Forget-me-not. B. Remember me when. C. Think of me often. D. What's her name?
I think it's A. Lock in A.
Lock in Forget-me-not. Correct for $200. 300. In the standard version of the casino game Craps, players place bets on the A. Deal of cards, B. Spin of a wheel, C. Toss of a coin, D. Roll of a dice. Or roll of dice, in fact.
I think I'm going to pass it.
You're going to pass? Is this strategic? Or you just don't know?
Could be.
OK, see you, Paul.
Thank
Catch
you
you later, buddy. Casino game Craps. Players place bets on the A. Deal of cards, B. Spin of a wheel, C. Toss of a coin, D. Roll of dice.
My sons will kill me, but I'm hoping it's D. Lock in D, please,
Lock
Eddie.
in D. Roll of dice. Craps is correct for $300. 500. Created in 1936, Quality Street is a famous brand of British what? A. Biscuits, B. Confectionery, C. Pies, D. Tea.
Question close to my heart because I've just lost 10 or 12 kilos. Lock in B, please, Eddie.
Lock in B. Confectionery. Quality Street chocolate's correct for 500. Well played. Next question for $1,000. We'll do it after the break right here in the hot seat. There's $1 million to be won tonight. Which character from the TV series Star Trek has the nickname Bones? A. Spock, B. James T. Kirk, C. Montgomery Scott, D. Leonard McCoy.
Lock in D, please, Eddie. Leonard McCoy.
Leonard McCoy is locked in and correct for $1,000. Spock, of course, is Spock, and Montgomery Scott is?
No idea.
Beam me up, Scotty.
Oh, of course.
Scotty.
Of course.
There he is. 1,500. The Stall Gift, Australia's most famous foot race, is run on what surface? A. Gravel, B. Sand, C. Grass, D. Rubber.
Features in Gallipoli, I hope. And I'm counting on that being C. C. Grass, please, Eddie.
Lock in C. Grass. The Stall Gift, most famous foot race, most lucrative professional foot race in the world. It was for years as well. Sponsored by Australia Post.
I bet you it's gravel.
It's run on grass at the Stall. There at Centennial Park. Magnificent event it is too.
And I've only seen it in Gallipoli.
Have you really?
Yeah, in the movie, yes.
Oh, it's probably, yeah, but it's on every Easter.
Oh, yeah.
You can watch it any time you like.
OK, I will.
All right, let's keep going. $2,500 question. Which word was declared Oxford Dictionary's Word of the Year in 2013? A. Bitcoin, C. B. Selfie, C. Twerk, D. Showrooming. 2013.
Yeah.
Bitcoin, selfie, twerk, showrooming.
The logic, my thinking is Miley Cyrus had a... Miley Cyrus? That's her name. The twerking girl. I'm going to run with C.
You're going to go with the twerk?
Even though selfie seems like, yeah. Oh, I don't know.
5 seconds. You can
Twerk,
pass if you like.
please, Eddie.
Twerk.
Lock it in for twerk.
Locked in for twerk. Funny, it was selfie. It was selfie. Yeah.
Thanks, Eddie.
Good
Thank
on
you very much.
Thanks, Ronnie. Which of these common shapes would be called a rhombus? A. Triangle. B. Oval. C. Diamond. D. Sphere.
Eddie, it's C, please. Lock it in.
Diamond?
Yes, please.
Locked in, correct for $2,500. Well played. We've got 7 questions for $250,000. The legal term dolly incapax is a Latin phrase meaning what? A. body of the crime? B, and other things. C, by the fact itself. D, incapable of guilt.
Ooh, I've got no clue. Dolly incapacitated. Incapable's got incap in it. You reckon if I pass, will I get back, do you reckon?
I do the questions here, mate.
Oh, OK, fair enough.
10 seconds.
I'm going to pass, thanks, Eddie.
You want to go for it?
Yeah. No, I'll pass.
Why don't you have a go?
Because I'd like to pass, please.
Well, you can have a go.
No, I'd like to pass, please, Eddie.
Well, it doesn't matter. You've run out of time. You have to pass.
Oh, thank you.
See you, Simon. Incapax is a Latin phrase meaning what? Body of the crime and other things, by the fact itself, incapable of guilt.
And I don't really know this one. I know it's not B. I know it's not C. So I'm...
Dolly, Incapax.
I know. So I'm going to have to go D, I'm afraid, Eddie. Lock it in.
Lock it in? Mm-hmm. Yeah, lock it in. Simon liked that in the first place, didn't you?
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, you were going to go that way, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should have, because it's right for $4,000. Literally means incapable of deceit or guilt or crime. There you go. $6,000. What was Stanley Kubrick's final film? A, Eyes Wide Shut. B, The Shining. C, Full Metal Jacket. D, Barry Lyndon.
OK. Shining and Full Metal Jacket were older. I've actually never heard of that Barry Lyndon one, so I'm hoping that it's A, Eyes Wide Shut.
Tell me what to do. Lock it in?
Lock in A, please, Eddie.
That's it. Correct for $6,000. Yeah, released in 1999. Starred the husband and wife team at that stage of Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman. And Stanley Kubrick died the year the film was released. 5 questions for $250,000. 5 people still in play. Everyone can win some big money, but for you, Rachel, you're heading for $250,000 cash. This is for $10,000. Which of these Australian Prime Ministers held office most recently? A, John Gorton. B, Harold Holt. C, Robert Menzies. D, William McMahon.
OK. Menzies was 50s. McMahon's older. Holt is more recent. Gorton... He didn't die that long ago, did he? Can you look in A for me?
I can do anything you like. You tell me what to do.
A, please.
John Gorton?
Yeah.
Robert Menzies was the furthest away.
Yeah.
He was replaced by Harold Holt,
Yeah.
who was replaced after he drowned down at Cheviot Beach by John Gray Gorton, who was replaced by William McMahon. In 1972, who was then fixed up by Gough Whitlam. That was that in the 72 election. Rachel, you did really well. Thanks for being part of the show. Good luck.
Thank you.
Hey, Alex.
Hello, how are you?
I'm well, buddy.
That's good.
Alex Anderson says here you're 50 plus, mate. You don't look like you're 50. Awesome. Which of these vitamins is not found in chicken eggs? A, vitamin A. B, vitamin E. C, vitamin C. D, vitamin D.
Ooh, chicken eggs. I think it could be C, Eddie. I'm pretty sure D, E and A. I'm going to be brave. I'm going to go for vitamin C. Lock in
Lock
C.
in B, C. Vitamin C is correct for $10,000. Eggs are one of the most nutritious food items, containing 11 vitamins and minerals, including vitamins A, E and D, but not C. Simon, I think you're out of business, mate.
Yeah,
Thanks
no
for
worries.
being part of the show.
Thank you.
For $20,000, the ancient temples of Abu Simbel are a UNESCO World Heritage Site in which country? A, Greece. B, Egypt. C, India. D, Turkey.
Pretty sure it's not India, Eddie. I don't think it's Greece. I think it's between B and D. Ooh, Egypt or Turkey? Oh, gee, Egypt or Turkey? I might Abu Simbel. I think it might be Egypt, actually. I think I'll lock in B, Egypt.
Lock it in?
Yep, lock it in.
In. Correct for 20,000. Paul, I think you're out of business as well. Yeah, they were carved into a rock face on the bank of the Nile over 3,200 years ago, but in 1968 they were taken apart and moved to an artificial hill to prevent them being destroyed by construction of the Aswan High Dam. So there you go. 2 to go. Lee, you could win 50,000 with one question.
Hopefully.
Hopefully for you. Alex says no. He wants to get this right, win 1,000 and then have a free hit at $100,000. Kat, what would you do with $100,000?
Oh,
Golf's World Cup was established in 1953 as the what Cup? A, South Africa. B, New Zealand. C, Australia. D, Canada.
Ooh, I'm not big on the golf, Eddie, so Golf's World Cup. 53 is what Cup? South African
What
Cup.
was it? 1953.
New Zealand, Australia, Canada. I'm going to pass, Eddie. I really would be guessing.
Well, why don't you ever guess? Otherwise, you're going to pass and never get back.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Or you can pass and give Lee a crack at 100,000. Paul would be keen for you to do that.
Golf.
15 seconds, mate. There we go. Golf's World Cup was established in 1953 as the what Cup?
I'd say Canada. D, Canada.
Lock it in?
Lock it in, Eddie.
It's in. Why did you say Canada?
Not sure. Just didn't think it'd be South Africa. I think Australia, maybe not.
Lee, what would you go for?
I'd have a stab in the dark and go for B.
B, New Zealand. Paul, what would you have gone for?
Probably South Africa.
Simon?
Probably Canada.
Probably. Do you know, or just having a
I
guess?
don't know.
You got no idea?
Nope.
No one's got any idea, have they?
No idea.
Ah, well, there you go. Golf's World Cup, originally in 1953, for many years, was called the Canada Cup. Yeah, name changed in 1967. It was won in 2013 by the Aussies, Jason Day and Adam Scott, here in Melbourne. It's fantastic. Lee, you can come back another time because you didn't get up to the hot seat.
Thanks.
Would you like to come back and play another one?
Yeah, I will.
All right, we'll see you another time. Alex, you won $1,000. $1,000. Which famous settler of the 1800s was instrumental in founding Australia's wool industry? A, Elizabeth MacArthur. B, Georgiana McRae. C, Molly Morgan. D, Carolyn Chisholm. Australia's wool industry.
Wool industry. We can knock out B. I'm pretty sure Georgiana McRae wasn't it. Molly Morgan, not really sure who she is. It's either, I believe, A or D, MacArthur or Chisholm. Gee, MacArthur or Chisholm.
Australia's wool industry.
I think it's Carolyn Chisholm. Or was it MacArthur? Oh.
10 seconds.
Yeah, look,
Australia's wool industry.
MacArthur.
6.
Go Carolyn Chisholm, lock in D, Eddie.
Australia's wool industry. Name used to be on the $2 note in the old days too.
Carolyn Chisholm.
What do you reckon?
D sounds pretty good.
I would have went A, Eddie.
Up in the Western District.
A.
A.
Town named after him.
Yeah, MacArthur. Absolutely. John MacArthur and his wife bred Aussie Merinos and exported the high-quality wool from 1807 onwards. Basically, effectively, founded the Australian wool industry, on which Australia rode on the back of a sheep for so many years with our economy. And MacArthur is up in the Western District of Victoria, not far from where you are. What's that?
Not far at all.
But where's MacArthur compared to those other 3 towns that you're with?
Oh, they're sort of between Orford and Viaduct.
Oh, there you go. Well, next time you're up visiting, go and see him. Mate, don't worry about that. Forget about the fact you lost $99,000.